How did a 7-year-old cost a wedding to stop? My mom is the CEO of a multi-million-dollar food company. She's powerful, put together, and always 3 steps ahead of everyone. My dad? Equally amazing. They split when I was 8, but somehow managed to be the kind of divorced parents that still showed up, together, to every dance recital and parent-teacher meeting like they were still best friends. So yeah, I grew up knowing I was loved. But when I turned 15, everything started to shift. That's when Jill showed up. My mom's new boyfriend. 1 year younger than her. Always in gym shorts. Always flexing. And always, somehow, unemployed. But he made her laugh, and after everything she'd been through, I just wanted her to be happy. So I stayed neutral when I turned 18. Jill invited the whole family to this upscale Italian restaurant, the kind with cloth napkins, dim lighting, and waiters who won't look you in the eye unless you're wearing a Rolex. I thought it was just a celebration dinner for my birthday. Until I saw the way he was sweating. Everyone was there. Uncle Brandon, sitting like he was analyzing Jill's every word. Aunt Lisa, sweet as ever, complimenting the centerpieces and trying to lighten the mood. My niece Edla, quiet as always, just watching people like she was reading a book only she could see. And then my grandpa, calm, serious, and sitting next to my mom like the godfather of the entire table. Which, to be fair, he kind of was. Dinner went on with small talk and appetizers. Jill barely touched his plate. And just as the waiter cleared our entrees, Jill stood up. I just want to say something, he said, tapping his glass with a fork. My mom looked up, her eyes narrowing. Being with you has changed my life. And I swear I heard Uncle Brandon sigh. Then came the velvet box. He dropped to one knee, in the middle of the restaurant, and opened it like we were in some kind of rom-com. And inside? Was a ring. Not just any ring. A huge, clear-cut diamond sitting in a platinum band that practically sparkled under the table candles. For a second, I forgot to breathe. Because that ring looked expensive. Like, seriously expensive. And all I could think was, how the hell could he afford that? Will you marry me? The entire table froze. Even Edla put down her crayon. My mom blinked. Once. Twice. And then, in the softest voice imaginable, she said, yes. The waiter clapped. A few people nearby clapped. Aunt Lisa wiped a tear. And Uncle Brandon just smiled. But it wasn't the kind of smile you wear at a wedding. It was the kind you wear at a funeral. And me? I clapped too. I smiled. I even leaned in for the group hug and the congratulations. But somewhere, in the back of my chest, I felt it. That weird little ache. Like something was shifting under the surface and I didn't know what it was yet. I tried to brush it off. I told myself it was just change. A new chapter. A new dynamic. Of course I felt weird, everything was about to change. But my mom looked happy. Genuinely happy. So I told myself. If she's okay, I'm okay. And I meant it. At least. I thought I did. But, like for part 2.